Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This is going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead 11B. You guys requested this one, and I definitely wanted to go ahead and do this one. This is going to be an expectations video. What am I expecting from the mid-season premiere for the Walking Dead 11B? Okay guys, just going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one is going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead 11B. In this one, we're going to be talking about the mid-season premiere. I always say mid-season premiere, mid-season finale, because it is your episodes 8 and 9. But with this season, half-season premiere, I guess we'll kind of go for. It still feels like a mid-season premiere because we're in January. It's like we're getting ready for that, But at any point when I say mid-season premiere, just know I mean episode 9, even though I know it's not technically halfway through the season. You guys get it. Because I screw that up all the time because I'm so used to 16 episodes and we actually have 24. And also, apologies in the background of this video. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but there is like a pretty bad blizzard outside right now. Canadian, obviously, just if you guys don't know, that's why. We have a crazy snowstorm out here, so if you hear any kind of wind blowing noise or whatever crap like that, definitely I apologize. But anyway, let's get into this. So what are my expectations for the half-season premiere for The Walking Dead? Okay. Now, this is what I'm expecting. Now, I have heard of some people, and I don't even know how the hell this is possible, but I have heard of some people that have managed to see episodes 9 and 10. Now, from what I've heard, episode 9 is your kind of typical decent mid-season premiere, and episode 10 is apparently the big one, which obviously we know that Pamela, I think, is going to be in episode 10, so that probably has a lot to do with it, but either way, what am I kind of thinking we're going to get for this one? Now, I'm thinking the opening minutes, I don't see why they wouldn't pick up with this when Leah fires, except now we're going to be in Maggie's perspective. We're going to see her and Negan and the rest probably get out, and I'm thinking we'll see some fighting, some walkers, they try to escape, this and this and this and that, and I'm thinking, that'll be like the intro sequence. They get out, and they probably would get out of Meridian, stuff like that, just to get the hell out of there, basically. And Maggie's going to be pissed because, well, they're not going to be able to get any of the food. Now, I'm thinking after the credits, we'll probably see that scene with Gabriel where he fights that crazy, priest. And I think he's going to kill him. I don't think that Gabriel's going to die simply because they spoil it in the trailer that he makes it to Alexandria. But not only that, I'm pretty darn sure that Gabriel will survive. I think we're going to get a pretty interesting fight, though. I'm going to be honest. I think the dialogue so far in that scene with Gabriel versus that priest, I think it's going to be a really, really good scene for sure. And then, obviously, we know Gabriel gets out, so sadly, AMC kind of let that one slip. But, yeah. Now, I think it'll kind of be like they're on the road, they're trying to get out. I think we'll probably only be having a scene with, Maggie, Elijah, Negan, and then I don't know, maybe Daryl's with them, but I have a feeling that Daryl will catch up with them later. I get the idea. I have an idea that I'm pretty sure that after that, you're going to have Leah and them that are going to try to track them down on the road. That's going to be kind of the whole point of the episode, is them trying to track them down, make sure they don't escape, stuff like that. And I think that they're going to have Carver attack Maggie, because we see that in the trailer. He's coming after Maggie. They're inside of this building. And you're going to have Negan that interferes. And a viewer said this in a comment about a week ago, and I could not agree more. Negan's going to come in, try to save Maggie's life. Then you're going to have Negan that gets his ass handed to him. And then you're going to have Elijah that comes in and gets revenge. And we're going to find out that Carver was the one that killed his sister. And then Elijah's going to get revenge. Carver will be dead. That's why Maggie has the blood on her face and, stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, that's kind of what I'm assuming will be one of the big scenes of the episode, that fight scene and the death of Carver, which should be good. Now, here's when things get a little bit tricky. Will Leah die in this episode? I would like to say yes, but at the same time, I could see them kind of leaving this open-ended for a couple episodes, and then she makes some big return or something. I hope not, but again, we'll have to see. I'm going to go ahead and say she's dead in this one, just because I guess that's more of what I'm hoping for, is that she's just kind of like a one-episode villain, just kind of the rest of the Reapers. She ends the storyline, and then she's dead in this one too. I think that would be really cool. Maybe after, Carver gets killed, you think it's over, and then Leah comes in and tries to attack, and then maybe Daryl interferes and has to kill Leah. That would be something pretty interesting. Because I really think that if anybody needs to kill Leah, it should be Daryl. I think that'd be a really good kill for him to get, especially because I don't think Carver is going to be Daryl's kill. Daryl is heavily involved in the Reaper storyline. He has to kill somebody, and we know it's probably not going to be Carver, so definitely I would say have Daryl put down Leah. Have it be a really, like, emotional scene and a really, really big deal, and I think that's what they're going to do, and I think that's going to be kind of a big moment in this episode. Now, as for Alexandria, now, Judith and Gracie, I think, are going to get out, barely, though. I think it'll come close, but I think they're going to get out, and I think that they're going to take back Alexandria, but this is how I think it's going to go down. I think by this point, Leah, Carver, and the Reapers as a whole will be gone. Daryl will be back with Maggie, Negan, and Elijah, and Gabriel. All of them are going to then, after Leah's dead, and after Carver's dead, and after everything's gone down, they're going to head back towards Alexandria. We know where they're going. We know they're on their way back. Cut back to Alexandria. Carol and them, they're out there throughout the episode. You know, you get some scenes of them killing a bunch of the walkers, but just more keep coming and more keep flooding, and the storm is getting worse, and it's like, oh my God, they're not going to make it. And then this is going to be your kind of heroic moment of the episode, if you will. Daryl and them are going to come in, take back Alexandria. Maybe they take like some of the big weapons from the Reapers or something that they may have, and they're going to come in and they're going to save Alexandria. They're going to save all of our characters. And I think that's when we'll get a reunion between Judith and Daryl. They're all going to get back. They're going to burn all the bodies like we saw in the trailer. Everything's going to seem okay. Everything's going to seem like, oh yeah, okay, that's the end of the episode. Everything, you know, seems kind of good. And how is the episode going to end? Jerry on guard. They're going to see the Commonwealth soldiers showing up. They're going to be like, who the hell is that? And I could honestly, I'm going to add this detail in here as well, too. I think they're going to have, like, like, you know, the Commonwealth, you know, kind of soundtrack, you know, playing, kind of starting to play as they, you know, walk closer to Alexandria. We got something coming. And it'll be just like when Alpha showed up at Hilltop in Season 9, Episode 10. Like, that kind of intensity. Like, who the hell is this? Like, Daryl! Like, Daryl runs. Everybody's running towards the main gate. Something's going on. The music's building up. You see that, and the final shot you see is just a Commonwealth soldier, and you maybe see, like, the reflection of Alexandria or something, and you just see them, like, arriving. You see a Commonwealth soldier, and then, bam, there's your episode. That's what I'm kind of going in there expecting. That, and, you know, maybe I sound like I'm expecting too much, like, oh yeah, Leah's gonna die, Carver's gonna die, this and that, Commonwealth's gonna arrive, this and that. But you gotta keep in mind, like, we gotta see something major. It's gotta be a big episode. That's how I expect it to go. I don't think we're gonna get anything else bigger than what I just said right there, but I think that's what we can expect from the mid-season premiere. So, half-season premiere. So that's going to drive me nuts. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button to know some of my videos for The Walking Dead. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your expectations for the mid-season premiere, half-season premiere of The Walking Dead Season 11. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Everybody out there.